Hey guys, I'm back and I wanted to make you a quick little video on how you can get a flawless foundation look for about $8. So I did a little bit of shopping on Amazon and I picked up a beauty blender. So this was $2.50. And I picked up which one is this? Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation for normal to oily skin. Now, I've gone through this before. I do have some oily skin, so I like that they give that option for different skin types. And then if you go on their website, they have a little chart where you can choose, whether you have a warm or a cool skin tone, which is really important when you're applying makeup because you can even out your skin tone and get rid of any unwanted redness, or just get that like flawless glowy look that we all want. So this was actually $6. This was a total steal. So I'm actually going to apply this on one side of my face. And then on the other side of my face, I'm going to apply a $70 foundation that I just have on hand, because I want you to see how affordable it can be to have a nice, clean, professional foundation look for only $8. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my primer. I already moisturized my face. I already did my vitamin C. All right, and let's see what else I did this morning. My vitamin C, my hyaluronic acid, and I did a moisturizer. So for me with primer, I put primer on the spots that I have trouble areas that I know I'm going to use a little more foundation to cover. So I get some redness around here. I have some large pores on my nose that I like to cover up. All right, and I put some on the side where I have a little discoloration here. And this is actually Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This comes out as kind of like a gel. And what I really love about this primer is it kind of flattens out your skin. So if you have any little wrinkles, on your forehead or by your eyes where you're not really applying foundation, that kind of helps to smooth everything over. But you really only want to put the primer on places that you're going to put on your foundation. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to let that dry for a second. Another tip I have is applying moisturizer. So you want to apply your moisturizer first, then your primer, and then your foundation. And then if you have any blemishes or anything, then you would do concealer over that. But you want to give your moisturizer and your primer time to set into your skin so that they actually work. Sometimes when I do these videos for, to make the videos quicker and easier for people watching to kind of skip through and see the steps that I use in my skincare, I go probably twice as fast as I usually do between steps, where I'm allowing a minute or two in between to let these dry. Okay, so let's try this Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So you want to start with the size of a pea. I don't like to use too much foundation. You can always use more. And then you're going to use this beauty blender. So you start from the inside and you work your way out. So you want to blot. You don't rub foundation, you blot it. And that just gives you so much more of a seamless look. So I only put this on my trouble areas. You can hear my kitties over there. Okay, I go under my eyebrow a little bit. And then as I was showing you guys before, I'm just going to use a little bit more for my eye trick that I do. We're going to see how this does for concealing those dark circles that I was talking about in my last video. So again, I go halfway under my eye. Okay, and then on the other side, I'm going to use a $70 concealer. And again, I'm not showing what product this is because this isn't about me hating on more expensive products. I just kind of want to show you guys that you can get a similar look on a budget. Okay, around my nose area. Okay, I'm going to dab a little bit under my eye like I did on the other side. Perfect. Okay, so on one side, I have the Maybelline. That's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Did a nice job evening out my skin tone. And on this side, I have a $70 foundation. So I think both foundations did a great job evening out my skin tone, covering up the dark circles under my eyes. Usually when you get a cheaper foundation, it doesn't last as long as you may need to reapply it throughout the day. But I mean, for $65 less, I think that the difference is negligible.